What is going on, everybody? I got a quick little video for those of you today who are possibly family members of soldiers who are going to be leaving for basic training coming up here soon, or maybe they're at basic training right now and you want to know, obviously by the title of this video, how you can actually look at pictures of them in training. So I know for a lot of you family members out there, you got your soldier who's going to basic training and everything, and you're just super excited. You want to see them, you know, every little picture that you can get. You've never seen them in uniform before. It'll just be the coolest thing ever if you could see your soldier, your son, your daughter in uniform. I know that, you know, me seeing my brothers in uniform, I thought was really cool and everything. But in this video, I just wanted to show you guys a couple different ways in which you can kind of keep track of your soldier's unit, possibly see some pictures, possibly see some videos, and then also just see pictures of all the different, you know, phases and courses and things that they're going to be going through while at basic training. So this is going to be a quick little video, and I'm going to have links down in the description down below to one of the sites. The other one you're going to have to do a little bit of work on your own because you have to figure out what unit your soldier is in first. So that's the first thing. You're not going to be able to obviously see any pictures of them if they like just left and you don't know what unit they're in. You don't know, really anything about their situation. So that's the first thing, and you should figure that out pretty quickly within a couple of weeks at least. If you don't find out after like a month or something, then, you know, if you haven't heard from your soldier, then that's a little bit, weird. If your soldier has gotten and arrived to basic training, not reception, because reception is different from basic training. You gotta keep that in mind. Reception, you're basically just getting issued gear, and then your soldier is gonna go to basic training where they got all the drill sergeants and stuff yelling at them and everything. So when they get there, they should give you a quick phone call and actually tell you the address of where they're at. And on that address, it should have the unit, right? So it should say, for example, for me, I was Charlie Company 247, right, at Fort Benning. So it was at Fort Benning, Charlie Company 247. That's a fun little fact for those of you who are going to Fort Benning, or maybe you've been to Fort Benning before and you know what company I'm talking about. That's where I was at. I was 4th Platoon, by the way. So once you figure that out, you can actually then go and look up pictures of your soldier. There's two ways that you can do this. The first way is Facebook. Facebook is awesome. A lot of basic training companies, a lot of basic training battalions and stuff have Facebook pages, and then all you have to do is go on Facebook and look up that specific company, Fort Benning, Charlie Company, 247, right? And you can type that in literally on Facebook right now, and you can pull up the Fort Benning, Charlie Company, Panthers, Facebook page, and you can look at pictures. They may or may not be updated. It kind of depends. That one's a little bit hit or miss, but that's definitely something that you should do. And then while you're at it on Facebook, something that you should definitely look into be doing, whenever you look at this Facebook page of the company of your soldier, there's generally a lot of, family groups on Facebook, so you can look into joining those. You can keep tabs on what your soldier is doing. So that's something I suggest for those of you guys who are kind of really curious about what your soldier is going through at base training. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything, a lot of times the people who are the monitors of these Facebook pages are actually the drill sergeant's wives. That's usually who it is that's doing that. So whoever's monitoring, if you have any kind of questions, they're gonna be great people to answer those questions. That's something you should definitely look into doing. The next way that you can actually look at pictures is by looking up basictrainingphotos.com. I'm gonna have that link in the description. And what you're gonna do, because you know your unit or your soldier's unit, you're gonna go on there, you're gonna first select which basic training post that they're going to, if they're going to Fort Benning, Fort Sill. And then after you select which basic training post they're going to, you're going to select the company. So that is why it's important. So if it says a couple of different numbers, you got to remember that Charlie Company 247, it would be C247. You got to remember that, and it's it should be pretty self-explanatory whenever you're there. And then once you click on that, you're going to be able to see whatever different phases your soldier has been through. So hopefully they update that on a pretty regular basis. From what I've seen from when my little brother, who just graduated from Fort Jackson, they kept that pretty up to date for him, and I could see the pictures of stuff that he had kind of just went through. I don't know the whole process that they go through, or if that's even a site, I guess, ran by like the big army, or if that's some kind of private company that they use. I'm not sure. To get the high definition photos for this, you're gonna have to pay like $3 or something, but it's honestly, it's like $3. Like, for what you're going to get versus like a little standard version. Like if you want to repost this on your Facebook or Instagram or something, be like, you know, look at my son, look at my daughter, look at my boyfriend, look at my husband or whatever, my fiance, whatever, you know, you probably would like to spend that $3 to get those high definition photos whenever you actually see them. So that's something really cool. So once you do that, you know, you can actually go through and look at all the different things that they're going through. If you want to look at them going through the gas chamber, then you can click through all the pictures to see, you know, if you can see them, you know, just, you know, crying and snot coming out their nose and stuff. It'd be a great picture to throw up on their social media page of them just kind of, you know, possibly just looking all terrible because of the gas chamber. So that's something really cool that you guys can do. So that's basically it for this video. Those are a couple different routes that you can take if you're wanting to look up pictures, and I said videos as well, because if you get really lucky, I have seen some drill sergeants or some people like do videos on the Facebook pages. So again, it might be really beneficial for you to really look into that Facebook page, maybe turn notifications on for it. If they post something, that's something you could just think about doing. And then obviously whenever they graduate, you don't have to follow that page anymore. So that's it. Those are the two ways that I know that you can do that. If there's any other ways, you guys can make sure to leave a comment down below if you know of any other way that you could possibly see pictures of soldiers while they're at basic training, like while you can't actually communicate and talk with them, because those are only two ways that I know of, and they're pretty reliable. The basictrainingphotos.com one, those pictures should definitely be on there. The Facebook, it kind of just depends on whoever's managing the Facebook page. Some Facebook pages might be more active than others. And I know I made this video for family members of people who are leaving for basic training, but if you're watching this and you are leaving for basic training, make sure you share this video or whatever with your family members, because I'm sure that I know from firsthand experience, I know from my family's experience, they would really love to see all of these pictures. It's really cool, in my opinion, you know, that first picture, you can see them. You're just looking through all these, you're looking for your soldier, you're looking for your soldier, and then boom, there is one. It's a pretty cool feeling. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. That would be awesome. If you want to stick around some more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. That would be even better. Hit the notification bell button if you just really want to make my day. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you haven't already. I hope you guys have an amazing freaking day, and I will see you later.